Hey guys, welcome back to my back porch. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I started shooting this one a little bit ago, and my stupid little dog had to be stupid and take off after the neighbor's dog. My dog weighs 11 pounds, theirs weighs 90 pounds. Go ahead and guess how that went. Yeah, not real good on his part. He was tough until finally their dog decided that he was sick of his crap. But anyways, January 15th, guys, it's beautiful out here. It's about 65 degrees. It's just insane. It's been cold here the last couple of weeks. This is just beautiful. And it's going to turn really cold again, so I'm not really, loving that. It's also dry January, so that part isn't very fun, especially when you're stuck inside a lot, and a great, a nice glass of bourbon just sounds perfect for you. And you can't have it because you're doing dry January. You want to be dedicated to your convictions. I don't have any kind of convictions towards dry January, but I made a commitment. I'm going to stick to it. And why did I make that commitment? Well, because my wife told me that I was going to, so I did. And so before you go saying, well, you shouldn't let your life, rule your wife, rule your life. Listen, guys, I don't know about y'all. I enjoy not only being married, but also a few of the privileges that come along with it. But anyway, we're doing dry January, and you probably just saw this. I took a sip. I'm going to enjoy this Flathead Steel Horse right here. You can see that, right? This is a stout cigar. I'm going to tell you, it's going to test your manhood. Don't smoke this thing on an empty stomach. I made that mistake. And I don't think my stomach was completely empty, to be perfectly honest with you. But this thing right here, man, it laid a whooping on me. And I don't usually have that problem. But I'm going to smoke this with my LaCroix sparkling water. And then talk about a few of the whiskeys that I brought out here with me to show you. So first off, let's go ahead and get this thing trimmed. Cut that cap off. It's an interesting cigar, guys. It's big. I mean, look at the ring gauge on that sucker. It is. I cut it a little bit. I didn't get an even cut. That's all right. What does it taste like? Got a good draw. Tastes like tobacco. Let's go ahead and get it. Now, I have had one of these before. Like I said, just one. Had one, I gave one away, so I've got a few more. See how it goes. Let me take a look inside my humidor and see what do I have in there that I'm going to save till after dry January, because I don't want to smoke it. Till I can enjoy it with a good bourbon. Oh. Guys, that's a lot of cigar. It's just big. It's amazing. Once you get used to a certain size cigar, the difference a little bit can make. I mean, it just is big. It's wintertime, so it's not as humid. So I don't know if you're struggling with your keeping your humidity or not. I keep these in here. My humidor right here. I have 4 of those in it. I have about 40 to 50 cigars in the whole thing. And my humidor right now in the wintertime is staying about 64 to 65, 66. Every time I open it, that's what my hygrometers are reading. In the summertime, it's usually right around about 70, 72-ish, So I'm comfortable with that for sure. But it does take some work. So when you do have a humidor, make sure, get a seasoning kit but make sure that you have some fresh Bovita packs in there. So mine's still running good, but it is a struggle. I'm just going to tell you, it's a struggle. So anyway, enough of that. Close that back up. I don't usually bring it outside with me. I just wanted to for this. And let's talk about wet February. All right, since we're in dry freaking January, what are we going to start off with? Well, I don't know exactly, but everybody talked about this. Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond, right? It's a 7-year bourbon. Tax and all around here in North Carolina runs about $54. That's how much I paid for it about 2 weeks ago. And I'm excited about it. Everyone talks good about it. They say it's just great. They really, really enjoy it. And of course, then there's always the stupid people who want to get on there and crap on everything that you're excited about. So I stay off of Facebook and in the groups. I join a lot of the cigar groups and the whiskey and bourbon groups. Mostly I'm just scrolling through and watching because I don't want to get into a discussion with a stupid person. So, that one. Then, I've got this. I've never had it. Henry McKenna 10-year, all right? It's a single barrel, bottled in bond, right? So it's 100 proof. And people love to hate on this too. I've also never had it. I might be hating on it, but I doubt I'm going to hate on it. People love to hate on it, but it can't be terrible because guess what? You can't find it. It's never in stores. And when it does drop, it's usually gone within the same day. I bought 2 bottles because I stopped at a different ABC store 20 miles away from where I bought that one. And no kidding, there are 3 ABC liquor stores between that store and the one where I bought it. So the reason I say that is it just cracks me up. Look at the barrel number on that one and look at the barrel number on this one. Is that not hilarious? Tell me that's not funny. I think that's hilarious that I got these bottles. Now they dropped a lot of this stuff. I mean, the first store I went to get it, they had 5 cases. 5 cases of this. So they dropped 5 cases of this at every store in that area, and there were 4, total. Now that's a lot. And I got 2 from the same barrel. Now these things are dropped off in a warehouse in Raleigh where they sit until the state ships them around to the various liquor stores or ABC boards, I guess, in each county in the state. There's 100 counties in the state, and then they decide where they go inside their own counties. So these never got mixed up in all that shipping. Everything from the bottling in the distillery to loading on the trucks, going from whatever state to whatever state. They stayed together, went to a warehouse in North Carolina, got loaded up on the trucks, going in 100 different directions, and wow, same barrel. To me, that's really cool. It just is. Oh. So this cigar, so far, I mean, it's smooth. It is. I mean, they're good. They're good cigars. I love the smell coming off of it. It does. It smells really good. It is a little strong. This is a full-bodied man cigar. Okay, like I said, don't smoke it on an empty stomach. You're going to regret it. Matter of fact, I may smoke this one in shifts. I got a lot to do out here today. I had to go into work for about a half a day. It's probably about 2 o'clock right now. And but I've got some work to do here. It's also grill cleaning day. So I've got my grill behind me and you can't see it, but next to it is another grill, one of my Weber kettles. I only have 5. Maybe I have an addiction. All right, we'll just swing it over here. You can see it. There it is. And you probably notice, wow, it's kind of some rough shape. Well, it still works good. I'm in eastern North Carolina, guys. I live on the coast. Nothing survives long outside out here. And so the grills take an absolute beating. So today is grill cleaning day. I've got to you know, scrape out all the gunk in here. I did some stuff with barbecue sauce yesterday, and doing wings tonight on the Vortex. It's going to be amazing. If you've never used your Vortex or used a Vortex and you have a Weber kettle or just a gas grill or a charcoal grill, get it. You're going to thank me, guys. The last bourbon I'm going to talk about is this one. I'm saving this one. It's not hard to find, really. This is from Weldon Mills Distillery. If you've never been to Weldon Mills Distillery or drink anything from them, I'm going to tell you, you're missing out. These guys do an absolutely bang up job. All right, they're a craft distillery in North Carolina, right up in Durham, I believe. And this is called the Soldier's Cut, and it was made in honor of a fallen soldier that the owner's family knew, and the owner himself is a military veteran, retired, almost 30 years in, and it's bottled at 82 proof. So go ahead and guess. That's the teacher in me right here quizzing you. Go ahead and guess why 82. Well, before you can, you know, bang your head on the wall trying to figure out, I'm going to tell you it's in honor of the 82nd Airborne Division here in North Carolina, about 2.5 hours away. And the owner was in the 82nd Airborne Division in the early 90s. And I know that because I was in the 82nd Airborne Division with him. We were in the same unit, different platoons, but we didn't know each other. But I did not know that he owned that until about 2 years after I had been drinking his whiskey and talking about it, making videos about it, buying it and taking it to different bourbon taste or whiskey tastings, because the one I was drinking was not technically a bourbon, but still super good. Love it. Great sipping whiskey, the Rockfish whiskey. So I'm excited about this right here. Soldier's Cut. You're gonna love it, trust me. But I got a couple guys I was in the Army with. One of them doesn't live far from here. A couple of them are going to be in town. And so we're going to get together and we're going to have a bourbon tasting. And this is the first one we're going to crack open for that. All right. So I got these two McKennas at Heaven Hill. Got this. I've got a Rabbit's Foot. If you haven't had that, I haven't. I've got a bottle of that on its way from my brother-in-law. And a Penelope Single Barrel, 113 proof. I have had that one, and it does not sip like 113 proof. It sips easier than an 80 proof, but you'll never guess. I highly recommend that one. But right now, what I'm going to recommend is this right here. I recommend that to you. If you find one, go ahead and grab it. Like I said, this is my second one. The first one, you know, I didn't hate it, wasn't crazy about it, because my head started spinning a little bit. But right now, in the 10 minutes that I've had this thing lit talking to you, I'm enjoying it with my LaCroix. And so while I'm doing this, guys, I'm going to sit out here for, 10, 15 more minutes, smoke this. Then I'm going to get to work on my grills. I got to clean those up, get them ready. And I'll probably enjoy this intermittently along the way, because you can let a cigar go out and then relight it. Don't save it till the next day or save it for later. That's gross, and it'll stink up wherever you try to keep it. I don't care what you do, it's going to. But keeping this out here throughout the rest of the day, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. And I hope you do too, guys. 14 minutes into this video. I doubt you watched the whole thing, but if you did, congratulations. Go ahead and tell me what you think of this. If you're doing dry January, tell me how your dry January is going. If you think I'm stupid for doing it, tell me that I'm stupid for doing it. Because I don't know that I'm really going to be so anxious to do it again. But if my wife says, honey, we're doing dry January, I am probably going to say, okay, I'll do it if you can. I'm also doing this stupid dessert-free January too. And pretty much everything in my life that I really, really love and enjoy is wrapped up in those things, right? Except for my cigars, my grilling, a couple other things. But anyway, y'all get the point. So I hope that you're having a great January 15th. It's Martin Luther King Day. If you had the day off, enjoy it. suck in some of this fresh air, soak in this sunshine. It's just a rare thing in the winter, guys. Y'all have a good one. Have a happy day and happy smoking. All right, good on you.